Joining us tonight. Hello. Let's see who is coming to join us tonight. Anyone coming to join us on this live edition of our Royal News Catch Up? Okay. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Royal News Catch Up. Should we wait for some other people to join us so we can sort of dig into what is going on in our Royals world? Please let me know if my sound is good. So I might have to adjust it slightly. Yes, welcome guys to this short Royal News catch up. And how is your weekend going, guys? I hope you are all having a fantastic Sunday afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Francis Page Media. Please leave your comments in the section below and tell us where you're watching this live stream from. As you know, we always come to sort of catch up on what has been going on in our Royals world. Once again, if my sound is not great, guys, let me know in the comment section below. So I might have to make a few adjustments here and there. Signal might not be the best in here, but we will try our best to sort of keep it to the standards so you can get to hear what I'm saying. But welcome aboard this live edition of a Royal News Catch Up, guys. I'm so grateful for your support. As you can see, I'm again having an evening cuppa here, Costa. I've decided to go for a cappuccino today. Okay, as I wait for my daughter to sort of finish up with her activities this evening. There's a local play center around here. So yes, I decided to sit here, sort of come and have a bit of a chat with you guys to sort of catch up on what has been going on. Not a lot, of course. Those of you who are following up on this channel every day, you know that I tend to come and talk about stories that have been trending in our Royals world. But it has been a little bit quiet recently. And of course, we know that here in the UK, we are having holidays. So schools have been closed for a week in some areas. So for William and Catherine, they took some time off to be able to look after their children. But tonight there is a show on. I mean, it's a function. William and Kate are going to be attending the Baftas. So it is a Baftas evening today. Are you guys aware of that? Are you looking forward? Yes, William and Catherine are going to attend a Baftas today in London. And those of you who might not be aware of what the Baftas are, these are British television awards. So awards recognizing those who are excelling in the world of acting, fashion, and all that stuff. And William, the Prince of Wales, of course, is the patron for the BAFTA. So tonight, William and Catherine are going to be all singing and dancing for the BAFTAs awards. So we haven't seen them out very recently because obviously school holidays, but also they might have been preparing for these events that are going to be taking place tonight. I think they start at 7 p.m. this evening. I don't know what time it will be in your countries if you're not here in the UK. But yes, look out for those wonderful images. Of course, people are wondering what Catherine is going to be wearing for tonight for the BAFTAs. We know that she likes to recycle her outfits. So again, tonight she might be recycling one of those dresses she already wore on the BAFTAs of the few years ago. But again, whatever Catherine wears, it is all in the name of sustainability and of course preserving our environment. She likes to do that. So yes, look forward for the Baftas evening. William and Catherine will be showing up. I think those images, you'll see videos popping up very soon. But it is going to be another one of the most recent engagements that William and Catherine would have been on since all those bombshells of Harry and Meghan happened. And I think it's going to be a very, very different environment to what William and Catherine are used to because, of course, we know what has been going on. We know the Meghan and Harry's memoir and all that stuff. And of course, Prince Harry's allegations about William and of course Catherine. So this all changed the way some people are looking at the Prince and Princess of Wales. So again, going into tonight's event at the Baftas, William and Catherine are going to be a little bit nervous of the sort of welcome to the sort of welcome they will be receiving. But we know that many people love William and Catherine, so we again expect to have a fantastic show up when they get to the Baftas. But we shall get to know about all those stories. And here at Francis Page Media, of course, you know, I like to share these messages every time I receive them. So yes, look out for that. And that is basically what is going on in the world of the William and Catherines, all set for tonight's BAFTA events that are going to be starting at 7 p.m. UK time. Okay? And I don't know if you've heard about this other story that has come up regarding Princess Diana's former butler, who Princess Diana's former... Guys, let me know if my sound is clear, because I don't think I'm loud enough. But please comment below. Tell me if my sound is coming through or not. Yes, so Princess Diana's former butler, apparently he wants to meet William and Catherine. Sorry, not William and Catherine. William and Prince Harry. And he says that he has something to talk to them about. A very, very private message he wants to share with the two brothers regarding their mother. This is Princess Diana's former butler. Apparently, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and he thinks that he might not be here long enough, and he doesn't want to go with some very, very important messages or information that he knows about Princess Diana. I think what Princess Diana shared with him, and he wants to share this with William and Prince Harry. Very interesting. So he is intending to sort of launch a campaign of getting the two brothers together to deliver this very important message about their mother, he says. And he tells us that this might be the key to solving the relationship between Prince Harry and brother Prince William. And that maybe if they get to listen to this conversation, this would sort of unite them. I don't know, guys, have you heard about that story? If you have, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. But do you see that happening? Do you see that happening? Because I personally don't see that happening. I can't see how Prince William is going to get himself sit with Prince Harry anytime sooner, regardless of what conversations are there that need them to come to these roundtable talks. At least not now, at least not until after the coronation ceremony. Have you heard that story, guys? If you have, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. But it's the trending story right now. Princess Diana's former butler, who was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer, wants to meet William and Prince Harry to tell them something very, very important, apparently from the days of their mother. And he thinks that some of these things Prince William and Harry did not know or don't know yet, and that would fill in the missing gaps. So we don't know what that is, but it will be interesting to see where this is going to be ending. Prince William, as we all know, is very, very close with his brother because of whatever Harry said in the memoir. And if there is something that is going to unite them, it has to be, I don't know what that will be. So whether this story is coming in as an avenue of trying to bring them together ahead of the coronation ceremony, we don't know yet. But what we know is that Princess Diana's butler has requested to meet the two brothers to tell them something very important that they might have missed and that this might unite them. Okay? The last time William and Harry met on brotherly terms was in July 2021. Remember, guys, when they met to unveil Princess Diana's statue, their mom's statue. And even then, Prince Harry, had already left the royal family work, and he, of course, had gone abroad to live there with wife Meghan. So he flew in. Remember very well that that engagement was a little bit awkward at the time. Okay, and that was the last project that William and Harry carried out regarding something around their mother. So they did not meet because they usually celebrate their mom's birthday, and they used to do something of a sort. They used to do walkabouts, okay, and they used to visit the site of Princess Diana's burial, look at the tributes that were left behind, but they haven't done that in the last 2 years, and simply because of what we all know. So can they meet this time round to talk about, to listen to what Princess Diana's former butler has to tell them? We don't know yet. Will Prince William be trusting enough to sit in those roundtable talks to get to hear about these conversations? And will he be trusting Prince Harry to keep these conversations, because he knows how much Harry is always using anything to do with their mom to his advantage. We very much know how Prince Harry was, much of his memoir and docu-series on Netflix was centered around his mother, and himself Prince Harry calling himself the other version of Princess Diana. So will Prince William really be willing to sit together with Harry on these roundtable talks to discuss things to do with their mother, when he really knows that Harry always uses anything to do with their mother to their advantage? Those are some of the questions we are asking, and that is how we are starting to look at this in the sense of, right, is William going to be agreeing to this meetup? Okay, and I think the timing isn't the best, given the fact that Harry's bombshell projects are still very, very raw. Okay, they've only happened a few weeks ago. Nothing has been done yet to bring these brothers to roundtable talks concerning getting themselves sorted out with these disputes between them. And then this one comes up. I don't see William agreeing to these meetings. What do you guys think? If you're just joining us for this live, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. It's pretty quiet today in here. And I decided to come on very, very briefly, guys, to just touch base with you, sort of talk about what is going on tonight. William and Catherine are stepping out for the Bafta Awards, which are going to be happening, I think, this evening, 7 p.m. Look out for that. The red carpet, William and Kate walking that red carpet. People are waiting to see what Catherine is going to be wearing tonight for the event. Is it going to be a rewear? Is she recycling an outfit that she wore on the other Baftas? We are all looking out for that. And then, of course, this story that we are talking about of Princess Diana's former butler wanting to bring William and Harry into this one room to tell them something regarding their mother in a bid to maybe unite them. And the big questions we are asking here on this live is whether William will be agreeing to that invitation to talk to Prince Harry in that room when they haven't met face to face for the last God knows how many years. So Harry, of course, has been here for the coronation, sorry, not for the coronation, for the Queen's funeral. He was back for the Platinum Jubilee, but they haven't been seeing eye to eye in a way that is meaningful. And with, of course, these fresh allegations of Prince Harry now, his memoir still selling wild out there, and with all that was said in that memoir about Prince William, can he accept to meet Harry in those talks that Princess Diana's former butler wants to engage them in? Those are the questions. And a lot of it has to do with the lack of trust that is there between William and Harry now. William can't trust Harry with any information, whether it's to do with their mother or the royal family, okay, because he knows that once these things get to land into Prince Harry's ears, that's it. The whole world will be knowing all these things. So yes, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. But yes, I can't see this happening, at least not now. I think the coronation ceremony has to come through first, and William and King Charles are very, very busy right now, extremely busy with, of course, making sure these arrangements are in place for the coronation ceremony. The last thing on their mind would be making time for Harry at this point in time. Now we know that invitations for the coronation ceremony have been sent. Apparently, dignitaries will be receiving theirs very soon, but it's not clear yet whether Meghan and Harry have received theirs. And the reason for that, of course, is because of the issues that are surrounding Meghan and Harry and all the controversies. So I don't see anything meaningful working out now until the coronation ceremony is finished. And there are also demands for Prince Harry, saying that he wants to see King Charles, wants to see William, to have some sort of round table talks before he makes his mind to come here. So that is also there. And of course, the royal family is not giving in to those demands yet. And we heard that he is requesting for an apology from the royal family on behalf of his wife. I mean, he wants the royal family to apologize to his wife, Meghan, for the mistreatment allegedly. And the royal family is not giving into that. And we hear that that was the condition Prince Harry is putting in place before he can apparently answer the invitation to come and attend the coronation ceremony. So all that is still there. And then Princess Diana's butler comes in, former butler comes in to say that he wants these two to meet and he has something special for them. So we don't know whether this is actually something being arranged and they have by Princess Diana's family, because Princess Diana's butler says that making up is what Princess Diana would have loved to see happen between her two sons. Of course, yes, every mother would love to see that. Okay, and he says that these conversations he's going to be sharing with William and Harry will probably lead to them uniting. So, in that respect, whether this is all being orchestrated by Princess Diana's family independently, okay, without without involving the royal family itself, we don't know. Okay, but what we know for now is that there is some form of behind the scenes work going on from Princess Diana's side to try and bring these two warring brothers together into serious talks with, with an ultimate goal of them uniting. And they want to do this ahead of the coronation ceremony. So we are waiting. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, guys, below. What do you think? Do you even think William can give in to those demands? Do you think he has healed already? Because I have more chances of seeing Prince William. I think I have more chances of getting a yes from William in terms of having a conversation than Harry does. I think because the way William is not happy with his brother, is, and we know this because we have seen on numerous occasions how Prince William answers questions asked to him by journalists on those engagements, and his responses totally contrasting Harry's is a big sign that he's not happy with his brother. Okay, so remember that famous question that was raised when they asked him whether the royal family is a racist family, and he said, "We are very much not a racist family." Again, something which tells us that he is not at all impressed by what his brother is doing. Hi, Laura. Thank you so much for this reaction. Personally, I don't think Prince William will ever forgive Harry. Exactly. That's my sort of thinking as well, Laura. Thank you so much, Laura, for that opinion there. Okay, by the way, Laura, I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday evening, guys, wherever you're watching this live from. Keep up the support. Please check if you're still subscribed, because recently YouTube has had a tendency of unsubscribing people, and sometimes we unsubscribe unknowingly. So please go back and check if you guys are subscribed, so that you don't miss out on any of these upcoming videos. Also, I made a revamp of my banner here on YouTube. Please, please, please go and have a look at it and see how it looks. I tried to modernize it and to make it more appealing. It's the new year, the coronation ceremony is here, so I sort of molded my banner to match the theme of the royal family in the new year, and of course incorporating the coronation ceremony, which is very much fast approaching. But thank you so much for your unending support, guys. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And I do videos every day, and I'm going to start doing live streams at least twice every week, and all in the name of trying to keep you guys up to date with what is going on in the world of our British royals. But thank you so much. The thoughts you leave on these comments, on these videos in the comments section below, are always making a big, big difference. But yes, that is what is happening so far. William and Catherine setting out tonight for the Bafta Awards in London. And I think the awards kick off at 7 p.m. tonight. And Meghan and Harry across, across the pond should be about to tune in to see what is going on in the world of William and Kate. I'm quite sure they always sit back and look and follow up on Catherine and William's activities, because the more William and Catherine step out, the more pressure Meghan and Harry get as well to get to step out, to look for projects, to appear in the limelight and all that. So, William, Meghan and Harry this evening will be tuning in to sort of follow up on what William and Kate are up to tonight and look at the reaction of from people and all that stuff, and to sort of get to know where they stand. Okay, so there is some sort of competition that Meghan and Harry are trying to put up here in terms of, right, what has William Catherine done recently? What can we do to go on top? What can we do to take over the papers and all that stuff? But William Catherine, their engagements are always on that very, very good cause. Okay, we know how Catherine has taken her early years development, childhood development projects forward, and at tonight's Baftas, I think some of the things she will be talking about will be something to do with shaping us early years, and also trying to see how the Baftas and actors and all that stuff can also go drill into the early years industry to sort of create more awareness through acting and all that stuff. So whatever we see William and Catherine doing is all charity work, has nothing to do with earning mega bucks, mega millions and all that stuff. Whereas whatever is going on the side of Meghan and Harry is always having something to do with with some sort of money deals and Netflix, selling books, selling materials, advertisements, etc. And of course, this all comes after we heard that South Park episode in United States where Meghan and Harry are being made fun of. It appears as though Meghan and Harry are becoming a laughing stock in United States at the moment. Have you watched that, guys? South Park? I think it's been trending very recently. But we hear that Meghan and Harry are becoming a laughing stock in United States for, of course, for engaging in projects that are considered using their family to get money, or bashing their family to get money, mourning about this and that, wanting to get their privacy back, and then here they are, putting themselves out there on the Netflix documentaries, Harry writing his memoirs and all that stuff, engaging in projects that are putting them in public rather than, the privacy or the privacy that they very much wanted when they claimed to be leaving the royal family back in the days. But what do you guys think about that story? Princess Diana's butler wanting to meet William and Catherine. Laura, you say that you don't see that. Neither do I. I don't think Prince William has that space and time to meet Prince Harry right now, with considering that there is a lot going on regarding the preparations for the coronation ceremony and the seating arrangement. I don't know, guys, if you have seen that, my video of yesterday. Laura says, oh yes, they are the butt of many jokes here in the US, but they do have their supporters. They do, yes, they have their fan base down there. And for royalists and people here in the United Kingdom who very much know the value or the legacy or the great things that the royal family has done, will always tell you that they are not really impressed with the projects and activities and the path that Prince Harry took. And of course, Meghan Markle and all her claims that she knew nothing. Hi, Sam. Thank you so much for tuning in. By the way, guys, I'm having another cappuccino here tonight. This evening, I said, why not have a little treat here? I seem to like this. It's within my area here, so it's walkable distance from where I live. Quite an opening here. It's quite empty in here tonight because it's a Sunday. I wish I could show you around, but we've got some families here who might want their privacy. But yes, It's a little bit quiet here. But hey ho, I thought, why not come here and sort of talk about what's going on? There's nothing much really at the moment because it's holidays, so William, Catherine have been having some time off with their family, little kids who are off from school. But also William and Kate have been preparing for tonight's event. So I think they limited public appearances to sort of get that enough rest, get their outfits sorted for tonight's event. And tonight they are showing up at 7 p.m. Sam, are you going to be watching the Bafta Awards tonight? Okay, so they are on at 7 p.m. Laura, do you watch? Do you follow the Baftas? These are British Film Academy Awards here in the UK, and William is the patron for the Baftas. He's been for quite a long time, and he's really, really doing well with this patronage. And it's part of the 200 patronages, of course, that William and Kate have been spearheading. Hi, Supernova. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I don't have TV since I gave it up. Oh, Sam, why? Yes, so, and Camilla, of course, has been off for a few days now. I think because she got diagnosed with COVID, and so she had taken a step back. If I'll be able to watch, I think you might be able to catch up. It will be aired on BBC here, so you might have elements of it on your TV channels. GB News might show elements of it. I'm not quite sure which other television, but I'm very sure you'll get some images come through wherever you are in the US. William and Catherine are always trending every time they step out. Laura, did you get to see William and Kate when they visited the United States, Boston? Was it a few weeks, a few months back? They came to United States, and we are told that they left United States they left all the Americans very inspired. Okay. Do you want to see what Princess Catherine wears? She always looks stunning. She does indeed. And people think she's going to have a rewear. She will what, recycle. Is that how they like to call it? She'll be recycling one of the outfits she's worn in the past. But we don't know. Catherine likes to surprise all of us each time she shows up. So yes, but I'll again come back here to share with you what would have come out of that. On the likely big reduction, like down. Yes. Oh, and it's otherwise mostly rubbish. Yes, television is very rubbish these days. Talk about it. You sort of go through all the channels and you can't find anything meaningful to watch. So that's why we take a step back and just look at what our royals are up to and sort of read newspaper articles and all that stuff. But let's see what happens in tonight's show, Bafta's show. William and Kate turning up 7 p.m. Here in the UK, it's coming to about 5. So yes, still a few hours before the show begins. But how are you guys getting yourselves prepared for the coronation ceremony? It is very, very fastly approaching. Have you got your tickets sorted? Laura, are you intending to come to visit the UK for the coronation ceremony? Sam, have you got yourself sorted? Supernova, how are you guys getting on? And all of you, the 22 guys who are on this live stream tonight, tell us what you're up to tonight. Are you getting yourselves prepared for the coronation ceremony, which is fast approaching? Okay. I think there is an online ballot system which is still going. It will be ending on the 28th of February. So if you intend to go and watch the coronation concert at Windsor Castle Grounds, again, put your name down. The link is on the royal family's official website and their official Instagram page. I think they shared the link a few weeks ago, but they are sharing this link every day for people to go and sort of join and put their names down to be handpicked out of that big ballot to be part of the 5,000 people who will be attending the live concert at Windsor Castle grounds. Guys, come down. I intend to go down there on the day, so fingers crossed. The only problem is signal is quite terrible on the day. They tend to sort of switch the internet off and all that stuff for security reasons. So it's always difficult to do a live stream. So maybe I would have to record some of these events and share them with you for those who might not be able to attend. But Laura Valentine says, I will watch it on TV. The US does provide excellent coverage of the major events. Yes, Laura, please catch up with it and let us know what you think. Okay. It's very fascinating how so many Americans like yourself, Laura, and most of you on here are so much interested in the British royal family. And I've been following up on most of my fans here, my audience here. I think nearly 70% of you are from United States, which tells us really that you love the British royal family. We really, really thank you for the support you have for the royals. And many people are wondering, why do we still have royals in this day and age? And all I can say is that for the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth, had it not been for the British royal family, I don't think we would still be as strong a country as we are today. Supernova Belgium, yes, send my greetings to everyone in Belgium. Next door here, yeah, you should be coming down, Supernova. You should be coming down to watch the coronation ceremony. And all the jubilee events and Queen's death and funeral. Yes, Laura, thank you so much for following up on those events. Now, many people were asking me the other day, why am I so fascinated about the royal family and all that stuff, and what inspired me to start this channel talking about royals. And I said, I think I can spend a whole day talking about that. I think that was Renee who asked that question. And if you guys don't know yet, I was a British royal guard, British royal family guard. So I was a Queen's guard. And I just loved Queen Elizabeth because we grew up knowing no other queen. So Queen Elizabeth was the only queen in the whole world that we knew about. I know we have all these other royals, the Danish royals, the Swedish royals, and all these other royal families in the world. But the British royals, to me, were more pronounced growing up, Queen Elizabeth, and I thought, oh, how can I find myself a job that is going to be taking me closer to working with the royal family? And at that point is when I discovered that everybody could apply to be a British royal guard, as long as you're a British citizen, as long as your fitness is good, and as long as you've got no criminal record and all that stuff, and as long as your personal values were very much the values that the royal family envisions or shares, you could join. Okay, so that's how I joined the British Army, because I was so much fascinated about the Queen, about the royal family, and an opportunity to work for the Queen I would welcome with both hands. So that's when I joined the royal family as a British guard and as a Queen's guard. And I was in there for about 6-7 years guarding the Queen. And I was at Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, the Tower of London, St. James Palace, where King Charles III lives now. So I've been to all these royal places, and I've done a lot of royal events that are very memorable to me up to date. For example, I did the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. That was the highlight of my service in the British Army. and being a Queen's Guard. And of course, for those of you who might not know what the Diamond Jubilee was, this is when Queen Elizabeth was celebrating 60 years on the throne. So, as a Queen's Guard or a Royal Guard, of course, we formed up outside Buckingham Palace and did the Guard of Honor as the Queen was being driven past in her carriage. Okay, I've done Queen's birthday parades. Again, forming up in the Host Guards parade to do all the marching, the forming up, the presenting of arms. I have done William and Catherine's royal wedding. Okay, so I was part of the team of soldiers who were selected to go and do the Guard of Honor for William and Catherine on their wedding day. This was 2011 April time. So I've had some really, really amazing experiences working with the royal family in the capacity of a royal guard. Now, a royal guard would be working as close as possible with the royals. So we would obviously be rubbing shoulders with royal family members on big events, Queen's Birthday Parade, because you see them walking by you, they inspect you, they are driven past on carriages while you stand up there lining the streets up. And of course, the changing of guard that we do in front of Buckingham Palace, guarding Buckingham Palace every day. So you would see royals going in and out. Okay, so I can say that I had an amazing experience when I was still part of the British royal family, working as a Queen's Guard. So, those of you who are asking why I'm so interested or fascinated with this royals business and all that stuff, all I can say is that this channel is one way of me staying in touch with royal life, staying in touch with what is going on, but also sharing my knowledge about the royal family with you all, my dear friends. Okay, so it's my passion. Okay, as a person now, I'm a careers coach. Okay, so I give careers advice to students, to people changing careers, and all that. But outside of my work, I'm now, of course, running this channel. And many would ask, why did you leave the army? Why did you leave working as a Queen's Guard? Of course, we know that being a Queen's Guard or being a soldier in the British Army requires a lot of fitness. It requires a lot of being away from family. You'll be traveling to places. You'll be staying on exercises away from home on so many occasions. The fitness required is up there. And as we grow, you start falling back on some of the fitnesses you're supposed to be having. And of course, you get responsibilities that you can't afford to be away for such long periods of time. But also the job itself gets a bit demanding, okay? We'll be looking out for you and seeing a footage of those events. Yes, Sam, okay? So, yes, so when we grow, we get responsibilities and all that stuff. So you get to a point where, right, so you've had enough, okay, and then you change career. But up to now, I don't think there is a job I'm going to do that is going to be bringing back great memories like the days I was still a serving soldier of the British Army and, of course, a Queen's Guard. And of course now they are called King's Guard, but I was very lucky to have served under Queen Elizabeth's reign because, I mean, I can't complain. Queen Elizabeth was such a great person, such an icon. And for me to have served under her to date still remains one of my greatest achievements so far. So when you hear me talking about these stories, when you hear me talking about William and Catherine, Princess Royal, Sophie, King Charles himself, Camilla. These are royals that I know from a very close perspective, as in I used to work within them. I used to see them every day. They used to visit our regiments. Some of them were the colonel in charge of our regiments. You know, William was our regiment colonel. Okay, the Irish Guards, which was sort of regiment, a British regiment I used to serve under the Irish Guards. Prince William was the colonel in charge of our regiment. So you would see them come in on big events, St. Patrick's Day, okay, changing of guard. You know, you would see them inspecting us and they would visit our regiment very often. So these are people that I know, I've seen, I've met, I've shook hands with, I've shook hands with. I remember sitting in the same tent with William and Harry for the London 2012 Olympics. If you remember those Olympics, the British Army was very much in charge of the security in and around most of the the event locations. And William and Harry came to one of the events in Windsor. I think this was rowing, and we had to sit in a tent with them for a good 2 hours, chatting to them, asking us how we were finding work and how we thought the whole event was going. So I know these people, and they inspired me a lot with the great work they are doing for the community in terms of extending awarenesses. And of course, we know that through the Prince Trust, King Charles's Prince Trust, of course, they have helped so many young men and women, young leaders, to improve by providing them with the resources, awareness campaigns, creating jobs. Okay, so the royal family is really, really doing great things out there for communities. And that's why sometimes when I speak about Meghan and Harry as being that force that is trying to sort of break down the legacy left behind by the king, I mean by the queen. Okay, you guys can know why I say so, because I know the values of the royal family. Whatever they are claiming, these are things that, you know, me being in the royal family at the time, working in there, I see completely the opposite from what they preach out there. And that's why I'm able to come here and analyze some of this information, put my bit of spin on it, but all in the name of preserving the great work the royal family has done or is continuing to do out there, and stopping these forces that are breaking our way and trying to tarnish the good image of the royal family from continuing to do so. But yes, guys, it's been a great catch-up. Been a great catch-up with you all here. Tell me if you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments section there below. And of course, I'm going to catch up with the Baftas tonight. I'll be watching that on telly. And next week, of course, I'm going to be visiting London. I'm going to be going to Buckingham Palace. I intend to go to Windsor Castle to sort of see what developments are starting to take shape ahead of the coronation ceremony. And I will be sharing with you some of those. I have an upcoming live stream in front of Buckingham Palace, guys. I wish you could tune in for that. When will I do that? Either Tuesday or Wednesday. But I will share more info regarding that live stream under the community tab so that you guys can tune in. And I will basically be in front of Buckingham Palace for that live stream. I'll be having my cup of tea right in front of Buckingham Palace. But I just want to see how things are shaping up out there. To upload on YouTube, they do good work. Hoping by my time will be completely different. Yes, 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 I did start this channel because I wanted to sort of show the world what these royals are doing out there, because very few channels on YouTube are created by people who have worked in the royal family. So it was great for me to start this channel because I'm speaking from a position of experience or someone who has been there before. So some of these things I talk about, I saw with my two eyes, and I've been within these circles as a royal guard. Okay, you're considered the lowest, when it comes to working within the royal family. So you're the lowest down there. But in one way or the other, you're actually the closest to the royals because, of course, sometimes I could stand outside King Charles's office guarding, at St. James Palace. And then, of course, he has to go in, go out. You see them. You're standing at the sentry box, and Queen Elizabeth at Windsor Castle. Queen Elizabeth walks out with her dogs. There's a sentry box at the backyard of Windsor Castle. So you would see her walking past. So you don't realize how actually I was very close to the royals until I left. Because when you're there, sometimes you don't see these things happen. You're just there and you see them and you're like, oh, I'm doing a job here. But actually, when you leave, you start to realize how closer you were working there and how you were always privileged with being able to see these royals every day. Yes, yes, absolutely, Sam. I would agree with you 100%. 100%. But the values that Prince William holds are very deep. Because you'd imagine him, I don't know. You'd imagine, because King Charles III, of course, going with Camilla now, the coronation is very soon, and Camilla is going to be coronated as queen. But you'd imagine Prince William being a little bit uh, distant because it's not his mother there to be coronated as queen. But no, that's not William. William realizes that things change, times change, things happen the way they do. And to see him still work together with his dad and putting those differences that were there in the past between William's mother and Camilla is something that we applaud Prince William for. And when we look at Harry and how Harry has handled this, going away, speak negatively about his dad and whatever Harry's doing, and then you see William acting completely different, you get to appreciate Prince William in preserving those core values and sticking there with his dad, supporting his dad through these challenging times. I don't know, maybe it's me, but leave your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. Tell me what you think about it, okay? So, okay. Okay, no worries. So, being told they're closing very soon, guys, so I will have to wrap up our conversation and maybe catch up again at some point next week. If I can show you, I'm the only one left in here. So, but yes, I'll be finishing this up and then catch up with you guys in the new week. I hope you're all looking forward to a brand new week. Whatever you're doing out there, keep safe. And we are hoping that the coronation ceremony is going to be a successful one. And have a simple child still feel sorry for his childhood trauma. Absolutely, Sam, absolutely. I do love and appreciate your thoughts, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for sticking around till the very end. I enjoy these moments we share here. And please keep up the support. Once again, please, guys, check to see if you're still subscribed to the channel, because there is a way YouTube unsubscribes people unknowingly. But check if you're still subscribed so that you stay up to date with whatever is going on in the world of our royals. I'll catch up with you guys later. Have a brilliant evening and a brilliant new week. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Bye.